Hey everyone, it's Alex Goff from Goff Rugby Report and my top 5 college matchups for this weekend, September 10th.
1.
Number 1, Davenport against Adrian. So this is a men's Division 1 contest, and it's about a established D1A team against one of those new varsity teams, and Davenport officially listed as a non-varsity sport. So it's interesting matchup. I want to see where those levels are. Adrian was a number 2 D2 team last year, moving up to D1. And I think eventually we're going to see those levels codify so that we will have sort of like an elite group of mostly varsity teams and school-supported teams. But there will always be 1 or 2 club programs that inch their way in and become part of that upper group. Will Davenport's ongoing regular habit of playing very, very tough opponents see them past a more aggressively school-supported team? I think they will.
2.
Number 2 in NYRA, in the Women's NCAA Varsity League, Quinnipiac against Harvard. So we've got Harvard, a couple of seniors on this team, but very, very important seniors, and a fantastic backline against a Quinnipiac team that was pretty young last year and I think is moving up. And both of these teams have really high aspirations for this year. It's kind of a, pick 'em year for NYRA, and this is a game that's going to help us pick 'em.
3.
Number 3, a little bit like number 1, Kentucky against Thomas More. Thomas More, the defending Division 2 national champions, now having moved up to number 1. Kentucky, an established, well-supported club team. We'll see how those two balance out. Also kind of a local rivalry, which could develop into a really good one. I'm going to be at that one, so it'll be really fun to see both of those teams in action in person. And also, I believe Thomas More is getting their national championship rings on that day. So that'll a lot of stuff going on in that one. I'm excited.
4.
Number 4, Northern Iowa versus Notre Dame College in Women's Division 1 on the NCR side. And Northern Iowa was the team that sort of was feeling like, hey, we might be the best club team in this division last year, but Life's developmental team was in the playoffs, and you know how I feel about that. I think that was a bad move. But now they're facing a resurgent Notre Dame College side. Good coaching installed, good young, modern coaching staff, and good recruiting. I think Notre Dame College is going to really show something this year, but it's just out of the box. Probably 2 of the best teams in that division playing each other.
5.
And finally, number 5, Trine against Central Michigan. So this is Central Michigan, an established team in the Great Lakes that's been doing well in men's Division 2. And then Trine played their first game, lost 63-0, but they played Purdue, which is a Big Ten Division 1A team, which was really tough on the get-go. Your inaugural game, guess what? You're playing a team with that kind of experience. So it'll be interesting to see how Trine turns that around and says, okay, we saw what that level is like. Now we're going into Division 2. This is sort of where we should be at the moment. And then Central Michigan, having lost a couple of really top-notch players, as you always do, graduation and everything. But I like them. I like Central Michigan a lot. I think they still have a chance to win that conference. But Trine, who knows? This is a complete guess right now as to where they will finish. So that's definitely one to watch this weekend. Thanks for that. Thanks for all the supporters, Patreon patrons, and also our anonymous patrons that help support. Go to the link at the bottom of the screen to support what we do.